Hi friends, it's Leslie. It is Wednesday, March 6th, 2019, and I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you, even though I can't see you. Thank you for seeing me. I came today to talk about some things. I'm probably going to do a couple more videos this week. I have a lot of things on my heart and a lot of things that I want to share with everyone about reselling, and a couple other things. Feel free to always send me a DM if you have any questions about anything that you would like me to talk about. Today, I just want to talk about selling things that make you feel good. Whether you sell part time as a hobby or full time. And there are so many selling platforms out there. There's eBay, Macari, Poshmark, of course, ThreadUp. It's so many Relove, Vinted, Tradesy. I can just go on and on about all the different platforms. And I think all the different platforms have different structures. Like eBay, I think you can sell anything on eBay. I used to sell on eBay. I love the fact that I could just really post anything and it would sell. Skiing, outfits, shorts, any type of brand, any price point, and it would sell. And then I started my Poshmark, which actually I had Poshmark before I started eBay, but Poshmark was, of course, just literally like really, really hobby, not even part time, just hobby whenever I felt like doing it. And so I found that some things that sold on eBay didn't sell the same on Poshmark. So I just decided to just split up and sell like more fashionable things on Poshmark and not even like lower end items because everything sells different for everyone. So I would cross post, cross list, and whatever sold, I would just take it away from the other platform if it sold somewhere else. So basically, the purpose of this video is to let you know that on any selling platform, what you sell will sell. The key is it's how you sell it. I'm making this video because I did see something today that I responded on, and it basically was like give the customers what they want. You know what customers want? When they come to Poshmark, customers are looking for clothes. They're looking for jewelry. They're looking for makeup. That's basically it. So you're giving them what they want. It doesn't necessarily have to be J. Crew. It doesn't have to be Anthropologie. It doesn't have to be Topshop. It doesn't have to be Ann Taylor. Whatever brand I'm missing, it doesn't have to be that. There is a market for everything. I think the people who started Poshmark would be pretty sad to think that it's only like a high-end brand. And don't get me wrong, because I don't want, people to get upset with me. Not that it really would make a difference because I'm just kind of like just talking. Just as encouragement to let you know that anything can sell. You don't have to run out to the store, racking your brain, stressing yourself, going from store to store to store to try to find these name brands. It's just basic. It's a guideline, especially when we have the parties and they have this, like the J. Crew party or the Anthropologie party. Those are just basically guidelines because I think Poshmark started with the concept of selling things from your own closet. Not everyone in the United States and now Canada sell high-end items. I don't. I throw in anything. So, I mean, you don't have to use me as a guideline, but I prefer comfort. I prefer some Converse to a heel. So you can't really go by me. But for the most part, anything that you have available will sell. There's a market for everything. There are people who only probably shop at Walmart and have a Walmart clothing line. Now, after saying all that, my main point to you is that if you're trying to sell a Walmart brand at a high-end price, that's going to be your challenge. That's going to be your challenge. Or if you're selling a high-end brand and people only want to pay you a little bit of money, that could be a challenge. And then you just have to figure out a middle ground. But the key is everything can sell on Poshmark. Don't believe the hype that things aren't going to sell. I'm telling you, I keep saying it. For those who watch my previous videos, I live in a college town. I live right up the street from the University of Delaware. You stand on the corner of my street, the stadiums are right there. All that's where all the kids graduate, all the games. I see the soccer games, the football game is across the street. And these kids don't have money. If you've ever been to college, you know that you are probably basically broke. So you have to buy whatever works for you. And that's how I basically built my Poshmark store. Aeropostale, you know, H&M, Forever 21. The stuff was really nice. That was the key. I take really good pictures. Even in the beginning, even when my crappy pictures were crappy, they were still decent pictures where I always consistently have sales. So I take good pictures. I have a very descriptive title, and my description contains everything that I need in there. And I think I have comparative prices. And if my things don't sell, then I go back and look at comps and I play around with my prices. Everyone has a different goal of what they're trying to sell, whether it be eBay, Macari, Poshmark. There's a market for everything, for every brand, for vintage, for children, for men, for every makeup line, for jewelry from handmade to the top of the line, Tiffany, Gucci, Coach. There is a market for everything. There's not over 1 million Poshmark resellers and there not be a market. Everyone's making sales. Now your sales might not be the same as someone else's, but everyone can make a sale. Don't stress yourself and don't listen to the hype. You don't even have to listen to me. I love looking at people's posts because it creates basically a dialogue for me to have with you, or for something to jump out to me. I get tips from everyone. So I take that myself and I use it in my business. So if I have something that you can take it. If you see something from everyone else or someone else, take it. But the key is you're going to have to find what works for you. Don't stress yourself about what's going to sell. You have a brand and somebody else is selling it. What sells for somebody else may not sell for you. The key is not the item, it's how you're selling it. It's the presentation, it's your price, your pictures could be off, something is missing. Everyone can make sales. And then also, in order for your items to sell, as I always say, you have to put in the work. And you definitely have to self-share, you definitely have to list, you have to treat it like a business and grow it like a business. So hopefully that is some encouragement for you. Everything will sell, okay? Don't stress. So the last thing is I just put up on my Instagram feed, I'm having a giveaway. I have over 40 IKEA bags. I use them for my storage. I don't really use clear bins, but I'm structuring some. I'm going to keep half of them for my storage, and then I'm going to get like some plastic bins and do a little bit different. I have some also smaller bins where I'm shifting some things around. So I am giving away 2 to 3 IKEA bags, these wonderful IKEA bags, until they're all gone. So go into my feed, comment, answer the questions that I provided, raise your hand or whatever. I'll be doing a live tomorrow announcing who the winner is, and I'll also be putting it in my story on Friday. So I hope to just, I'd rather give them away than send them to Goodwill or give them to resellers who I knew who are going to use them. They're perfect for shipping, taking your postages to the post office. They're great for if you shop the bins, or when you get to Goodwill and you come out with all these bags, you can just shove them into your IKEA bag and carry them into the house. I like them. You can travel. I take them when I go out of town for sourcing, and I keep them in the trunk so I can fill them up. As we go from town to town, we go down south a lot, so I like to do that. Okay, but so if you went through this video, if you went all the way to the end, I just want to let you know, as always, I appreciate you. I really, really do. I thank you for watching and taking the time to indulge me. And I just want to encourage you. That's really what it's all about for me. You don't have to take my advice, but just know that I believe in you. That's really the goal for me, is to believe in you and help you believe in yourself that you can make sales. There is a way to do it. What didn't work yesterday, change it, and something else new will work. Don't listen to other people because they have a different story. They have a different journey. They're doing something different. You can take snippets and try to apply it, but don't go full force in what somebody else is doing. I appreciate you. If you need a mini critique, go to my website. But take care.